Mr. Hargrave here, and this is everything you need to know about Agent Venom. But first, a word from our sponsor. All this week on the Mr. Hargrave channel, we are in partnership with HelloFresh. You can use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGHF22480 for 21 free meals plus shipping. All the links are down below. Please go help support the channel. It would help out a ton for you to do that. And if there's enough interest in it, if enough people are participating in this, we'll bring some videos to the channel. We'll share with you some HelloFresh tips and tricks. We know on this channel all the time, I'm giving you Marvel Strike Force tips and tricks. I actually have a lot of HelloFresh hacks I can bring to you on this channel. I've been a fan of HelloFresh now for a few years, so I'm very excited about this partnership. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. Yes, not only am I going to be telling you everything you need to know about Agent Venom, but we're going to be talking about Rebirth. We're going to be testing Rebirth in the Doom 3, and we have Cosmic Crucible attacks, not featuring Rebirth at all. But hey, everybody likes Cosmic Crucible attacks, right? Stay around for the whole thing. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment down below. Either, tell me you knew I was right all along, or tell me you knew I was wrong all along, and tell me to eat my words. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. This is the video. I've been looking forward to this one. I cannot wait until this goes live one way or the other. I want to clear this up once and for all. Does Rebirth function? That's the question. Does it work? Okay, let's talk about Isotope 8 setup first. And this is what I've been saying, is that they have the Wakanda Isotope 8 setup. That means all 5 classes are represented. Striker on Winter Soldier, Fortifier on Captain America, Healer on Captain Carter, Skirmisher on US Agent, and Raider on Anti-Venom. Why is Raider going on Anti-Venom? Well, not just because it's cute to have one of each class represented, but because of his ultimate. In raids, if this character has 3 or more Rebirth allies on crit, repeat the attack. I believe it's only going to repeat once, but we'll find out. I think that would typically just mean once. Man, if it just kept going every time it did a crit, how amazing would that be? But no, I don't think it does that. But still, this team needs damage. This is a lot of damage. I don't like the amount of cooldown on this, man. If this was like 3 or 4, I would say like, man, okay, yeah, this guy's got the damage this team needs, but I just don't know. I don't know. All right, we're going to talk tier 4s later. Next up, actually I think we're going to talk tier 4s right now. But let me go back to the list thing because that's the format of the video. Do you like the format? I like the format. Let's do the format. There you have it. Yes, Agent Venom, Raider, and then for tier 4s, it's his passive. You got to have his passive. All right, let's go back to that screen. It's all about the format, baby. So, yeah, here's what we're talking about here. Here's the tier 4s. Yeah, so the passive is going to be one that you just can't skip. You get plus 5% crit damage per Rebirth ally. So that's a lot of crit damage. We're making him a Raider. He gets that bonus when he crits as well. Really good for Raider. And then in raids, an additional plus 15% damage for the whole team. And this is what everybody was telling me. They're like, Mr. Hargrave, how can you say this team doesn't do enough damage? Anti-Venom is good. All right, let's find out. Let's find out. We're going to upgrade this. You're going to need this. There's no way you're running this team in raids without it. And that's all this team does. We'll talk more about that, but there you go. The other one I would recommend is the ultimate. This is a devastating attack. An absolutely devastating attack. So I think having more damage on it is going to be crucial. I would say that is going to be necessary as well. Boy, I don't know if it's piercing damage. 250% piercing plus 25% additional damage. But here's the thing, it's not piercing, but it's 25% additional damage for each positive and negative effect on the primary target. So you aim at the guy with the most, dots on him, red or green, and that's just it's like Shang-Chi's ultimate, but it like goes twice. Oh my God, like this is potentially insane. This ultimate, and maybe even outside of raids, there's some value in this. But is it going to work at 4 red stars? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Now, the special, this is okay, but I don't think it's going to be huge. And the basic, I mean, here's the thing. When this team lacks damage, it's because we haven't maxed out the tier 4s. But who can afford to do that? With all these teams that we got to have to go get Apocalypse that we need maxed out tier 4s on, because you've been through at least one of these sagas, right? If you're one of these guys arguing with me, you know you got to have your teams maxed out on tier 4s to go deal with those sagas. So that's 4 or 5 teams right there. You got to have fully maxed out. Who's got it? I don't have the tier 4s for this outside of the test server. All right, let's go to the next thing you need to know. This team is not required, and I keep saying that. Speaking of Apocalypse, this team is not required for Apocalypse. You can skip this team. That's what I plan on doing. Who knows? Maybe this video will blow my mind and I'll totally change everything I've been saying, and all of a sudden I'm going to be building Rebirth now. But ever since they changed the requirements on the Doom raid, right? Ever since they changed the requirements and made it so you can go do the Doom 3.5 without having to have Isotope Blue level 4, well, that means you can use Web Warriors, and Web Warriors are working just fine on the Doom 3.5. The most I would save with Rebirth is 20 energy a day. It seems like a luxury team, and I don't have resources for a luxury team. I actually have no resources. I'm out. After building for all of the Scourges, building extra for this upcoming War Scourge, I'm just out of resources, so I don't have it for this. If you do, great. But I think it's a luxury team. And remember our history of Marvel Strike Force. I was talking about this on stream the other day to somebody. Fantastic Four, AIM, Power Armor. The list goes on. A Skill Military, right? Mercenaries, Shield, Coulson Shield. There's so many teams in the history of Marvel Strike Force, X-Force, X-Factor, so many teams that you could skip and not really be impacted by. The most you were getting out of a lot of those teams I just mentioned was like a month or 2 of war superiority, right? And that's not worth it for all you had to invest into them, all the tier 4s. Shadowlands is another one that comes to mind, like Heroes for Hire. Yeah, they were really impactful for a month or 2, and then they're gone. Now with raid teams, we expect more impact than that, but I'm just not seeing it from this team. But hey, we got a lot of video left. Maybe I'll change my mind, because this team is raid focused. I mean, like super raid focused. You saw the passive on Agent Venom, plus 30% damage in raids, plus 30% health in raids. And they don't get that outside. I think they only get like plus 15% outside. It's not enough. This team is weak on stats. It's not a big team. It needs those buffs. And even with those buffs, it's not performing the way I don't know. We're going to see. It's a raid-focused team. You're not going to get that much value out of this outside. It's a defense team at best. Defense team at best. Cosmic Crucible defense. War defense. And I've just never built those, and I've never suffered for it. Really, I don't know what else you're going to get out of this team. I don't even know if it functions in raids, but we're going to find out. And when I say function, I mean at reasonable star levels. So let's go get into it. All right, that's it for the list. It was kind of bullshit anyways. We just want to see it in the raids, right? This is what I'm taking in. And in my opinion, this is all it should need to be. This should beat the Doom 3.5 in my opinion. For me to replace my Web Warriors, I need this to function. I literally need this to function because I got nothing else, man. And this is a pain in the butt to get as a free-to-play player. No money spent to pull this off is still not a small feat. This is a lot of investment. Let me just walk you through each character so you know exactly what I'm taking in. Because if it doesn't work, I'm not going to stop there. We're going to go back in. I'll build the team up. We'll build it until we get to a spot where it can perform the way I think it should. And then we'll assess if you can decide if you can afford that or whatever, okay? Tier 15 Winter Soldier, no tier 4s. Most of his are junk. Level 86, I already had him there at that for reasons. Cool. Blue ISO level 3 on everybody. That's not really a big deal for most of us. Captain America. Gotta have his ultimate. Gotta have his passive. I'm ignoring the basic and special because we just can't throw that many tier 4s at this. Tier 15 level 80. Tier 15 level 80 Captain Carter with the passive and nothing else. Passive and nothing else. Agent Venom, tier 15, level 80 with the ultimate and the passive that you saw me just do. We're going to skip the basic and the special for now. And then US Agent with his basic and passive, skipping the special and ultimate. Tier 15, level 80. Okay, this is the team. I need to see it work at this level. I hope it works. Honestly, I don't want to see this team fail. Look, I'm wearing my Venom shirt today. Like I want to build this team. I want to see, I'm going to play this team. I am trying to make this work. People criticize me for putting the team on auto. I'm like, I was done at that point. By the time I put the team on auto, I'd already determined I already refreshed and healed. Why am I healing on the Doom 3? All right, let's go. I need to see no heals. Easy wins. That's what I want to see. If I'm not seeing that, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm just telling you right up. All right, let's go get into the raid and let's go do this. Okay, here it is. We are doing the Doom 3 regular, not 0.1, 0.2, just regular. Doom 3.0. That's why I expect this team to work at such a low level. Like, okay, do you got to build it up to 7 stars to use it on 3.5? Cool. I mean, my argument to that is that Web Warriors is like farmable, and you can take it up to 7 stars without a whole lot of trouble. Rebirth, how long is it going to take? This thing needs to be functional like 4 stars because that's what we get from these events. US Agent, we might only end up getting 3 stars from if you're unlucky. So, yeah, I don't know, man. All right, here it goes. Here's the setup. I'm putting Captain America here, Winter Soldier behind him because he's like the strongest one I got. US Agent in the middle, Anti-Venom, we're trying to protect him. And then Carter's like the most protected. Because if she goes down, the whole team's going to start it. She's got all the heals. All right, let's go. It's about 650,000 power. I don't know. Like I said, I'm pulling for the team. I want it to win. I'm not trying to sabotage this. Like, please understand. I'm not trying to tilt this one way or another. We're trying to be very objective here. As objective as we can be about a predatory game. Because I'm still gambling to children. All right, so far, we're pretty healthy. We took that out. That's great. Let's stun T'Challa. I believe this is our stun. Yeah, raids apply stun. Let's stun T'Challa. He's a lot of damage. We don't want to take it. And then this is going to attack everybody. It's going to give safeguard. That's awesome. Let's hit Yondu. Very cool. I'm looking forward to the animations on Anti-Venom. I think those are going to be fun. I like his passive attack. He does some passive attack there. I think we need to get Taunt up with Captain America. Keep the team protected. And then Winter Soldier can just knock Yondu out. Okay, cool. All right. Already performing better. And then, yeah, and Agent Venom's ready to go. He's got his ultimate. Let's see this ultimate. Let's check out the animations. That is cool. I like it. I like that he looks like The Darkness. Remember that game, The Darkness? They had Mike Patton do the voice of The Darkness, like this kind of Venom-like video game, really. Reminds me of that. All right, this is ability block. So let's put ability block on Ghost Spider and Chain. We got 2 ability blocks, ability block on Ghost Spider, ability block on Spider-Punk. That's cool. Team is loaded, stacked with buffs. Also very cool. Also very cool. Hey, so far so good. First wave of the first node, the team is doing what I think it should do. This is how it should look, right? This looks right to me. All right, here comes Agent Venom again. And this is just like a whole lot of damage. This is just a whole lot of piercing damage. Let's see if we can just annihilate Scarlet Spider. Slaps him with his tentacle arm. Is this really the attack? Okay, there's more to it. Thank God. I don't know. I liked his ultimate way more. That was not. and not devastating either. I was like slapping him with a wet noodle. What the hell was that? It did nothing. I mean, it's not upgraded. It doesn't have the tier 4 on it. Okay, granted. Is this team a raid team or a Cosmic Crucible attack team? Where it's got burst damage and then it's going to flicker out? I don't know. All right, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. I'm trying to be open. I couldn't kill Scarlet Spider. That kind of sucks. But, I mean, come on. It's the Doom 3. It should be ripping through this. That's just my opinion. My opinion's right. Okay, I don't know. Agent Venom, I guess he's got a cool ultimate, but I don't know about the rest of that. That's not exactly inspired. I don't like the slap with the tentacle. It looks dumb. I should hold this ultimate for the next round. Her ultimate kind of really sets her ultimate and special are very key to like the team working. So I think I'm going to try to hold these abilities. Really for a raid team, and this is one of my main criticisms of this, is like you should be able to burn all your abilities and then on the start of the next node, have them all get recharged like Web Warriors. I like that. Agent Venom's basic was pretty powerful. All right, they can handle the first node. First node of the Doom 3. Let's see, man. If they do that through all 3 nodes on the Doom 3, I don't have a lot of hope for the Doom 3.5 still because I've seen how this team performs when it starts going south, and it goes south rather fast. But all right, let's see. Let's go. They do seem to get a significant damage boost from Agent Venom, which is to be expected. It's plus 30% damage. Great. I just don't think their kits are that thrilling to begin with. But what do I know? All right, Beast. They're slow. Like Web Warriors gets the jump on this wave. Okay, I like how Agent Venom like retaliates and shoots a lot. That was cool. I mean, the first node's actually really underpowered, but whatever. I think we're going to actually stun Psylocke so she doesn't throw everything back at us. And then that's going to slow down Beast. We do have to get Beast out of here. Winter Soldier was impactful just now. That was a deletion. That was pretty cool. All right, let's see what Anti-Venom or Agent Venom does here. Man, his special just is like the weakest, dumbest looking move maybe in the whole game. That special could use to be beefed up. At least make it like an area attack or have it do something. I don't know. That's some weak sauce right there. Ooh, you see? Damn. Moondragon comes in and just removes all their stuff. I guess that's where it would help to have the Agent Carter upgraded so she could give Safeguard for 2 turns. They might need that. I don't want to throw more T4s on them, but they might need that Safeguard. All right, we put ability block. I like the multiple ability block with US Agent. That's pretty cool. We got to get rid of Psylocke. See, this is where we start getting back into that underwhelming thing a little bit. Like, this is where it fell apart last time, was right here. But all right, this could make all the difference. So here it is. I need to aim at the character with the most dots on him, green or red. I think Nebula. And let's let loose. Let's see. What the fuck was that? That wasn't enough at all. Did you think that was enough? I don't think that was enough. That should have been like, boom, everybody dies. It was like, boom, everybody has defense up and doesn't care. Like, that should be piercing. The bonus attack should be piercing. In raids only, fine. In raids only. I don't need this team to be the next ward defense team or whatever. I keep on saying defense or defense. I don't know which way to say that. I think it's because I'm from the Great North. My God. All right. And yeah, here we're getting stuck on Colossus again. And I'm not going to play. Hey, look, if the taunt clears from him, I will move on from Colossus. I can't really play it though. I mean, I have 2 minutes left here. I'm going to time out. All right, here comes Agent Venom. Not doing a whole lot. Man, that didn't even hit him. Look, I got to put this on auto. Look, I'll manually target though, okay? But I'm running out of time. I only got 2 minutes left. I mean, this is it. They're winning this wave. Yeah, this is the Doom 3. Are they going to work on the 3.5? All right, they're able to stun Phoenix so she doesn't do her move. All right, they took care of the Phoenix. I'm stuck behind the Colossus again. Now he's taunted up again. I guess this is when you do the Agent Venom like ultimate here, but they still have defense up. That's just going to get defense up. I don't know. Okay, now I can move off. Now I'm going to move away from Colossus because God forbid I try to kill Colossus. No, now he's taunted. Jeez. Okay, that actually, Winter Soldier was able to crack Colossus now. He finally has enough damage to crack Colossus. We got a minute left. They are making it through this, but not in the devastating fashion that I would like to see it. Ooh, big hit from Moondragon. 50 seconds left on the clock. They still just don't have the damage, guys. I'm not like, why are they struggling? Why has it taken so many hits? Winter Soldier seems to have the damage now. Like, okay, good. They're not going to be able to kill Adam Warlock twice before this timer runs out. I mean, is this a team we're not supposed to play? It's literally only supposed to sim. That's what it feels like. It feels like this team is hopeless. If you play it, you have to sim this. It's not designed to be played by a human. Is that what I'm gathering? All right. I mean, you know, make your something. Hey, Mr. Hargrave, you were talking too much. You could have beat this. Fine. I'll try. I'm going to not cite this as the reason why the team sucks. I have plenty of other material in that regard. We'll clean this up, though. Let's act like that didn't happen. Let's act like it one-shotted the node, even though it didn't, because it lacks power. Let's get on to the boss node. Let's see how it handles the boss node. You know, knowing all the while, if we get more stars on it, if we put more tier 4s on it, because gear level is not really something we can afford to do. It was really close to beating the node. Okay. Pretty clean, although at one point it was like, yeah, this is a little dicey. And it shouldn't be that way. It's the Doom. Like, I cannot stress this enough. It should not be struggling on the Doom 3. Like, at any level. Like, I could understand if they were tier 12 struggling on the Doom 3. Cool. They're pretty amped up. I mean, I don't know. All right, here's the boss. This is probably, you know, the best test here. Can they make it through the boss? All right, they're all going in pretty healthy. I feel good about that. You know, Winter Soldier's missing a little health, but that can't really matter. All right, let's see if they got it. This is it. We haven't made it this far before. So definitely Agent Venom. You got to have all 5 members. There's no way you can. I don't know. I've seen people throwing Red Hulk on it, but it's like, oh yeah, if just Red Hulk himself can probably beat the Doom 3. That's not what we're talking about. That's not a thing. All right, now they got to deal with the Silver Surfer off the bat. I feel like that's problems. I'm going to try to kind of just play this. We'll throw the ability block out there on Surfer. We got to deal with the Maw. Does this remove Bob? Like, do they have they have clear positive effects, so we can clear this off of Maw? Okay, cool. Captain America has the focus enough. He can pull buffs off of Maw. That's pretty great. Winter Soldiers are damaged, so if we want someone dead, we got to hit him with Winter Soldier. It's like no one else does anything. No one else does any damage. Only Winter Soldier does damage. With defense down, the special still does jack shit. Jesus, come on, Rebirth. I don't know. Is it wrong for me to expect more out of this team at a low level? I don't. All right, there it is. I like the card. When Carter brings in the buffs, that is a cool feeling. Now we have to stun. I feel like we're waiting for Winter Soldier to take a turn before anybody dies. Nobody dies until Winter Soldier takes a turn. He's the only one who can kill anything. Isn't that a problem? I feel like I got to hit auto on this. I'll target, but we're just running out of time because the team's so damn weak. The team's weak, guys. I can't. I don't. If you have eyes, you could see that they're hitting, and it doesn't really do damage. Even with the damage buff from Agent Venom, they just don't hit that hard. And God forbid you take them outside of raids. Honestly, I'm not even worried about this team on defense. I mean, you might time out on it, but they won't kill you. So as long as you can do damage to them, they're not going to beat you. They're not going to kill you. They don't have the ability. They don't do damage. All right, we got an Icarus. Let's see if we can get rid of Icarus. Let's see if they got enough damage to beat an Icarus. Agent Venom doesn't. That special is a joke. Dude, come on. This is going to take 2 hits. So what does it say if Rebirth takes 20 energy to beat? Will it auto? Will a sim time out? I don't know how sim works in that regard. I don't think I've ever had a timeout from a sim attack. If any team would time out from a sim attack, it would be Rebirth. All right, we got 8 enemies left. I think they can get through it. Look, I think they can do it. I believe in them. I believe in you, Rebirth. I believe that Agent Venom, or I believe that Winter Soldier can take 8 turns in the next minute and 50 seconds. It's ridiculous. Like they do nothing, do nothing, do nothing. Winter Soldier takes a turn, someone dies. Do nothing, do nothing, do nothing. Winter Soldier takes a turn, somebody dies. Come on. In raids, they should all have like, at least Agent Venom should have some power on him. Oh my God, she almost wiped Captain Carter with that ultimate. Almost. This team is like just barely doing what it needs to do on the Doom 3. At a pretty reasonable investment, in my opinion. All right, Cap, we got through Cersei. That was a huge win. Let's get over here and get rid of Mantis because she'll heal the team up. They haven't died. To their credit, they don't seem to die now. So that's cool. I'm proud of them for that. But like, can you honestly tell me that if you had a death seed at this side and at this size and took it against the mutant side of the Doom 3, it wouldn't just destroy it in seconds? Like, I know it's a Horseman team, but like in raids, like that's what I expected from this team was like for it just to annihilate. We shouldn't be timing out. That, I mean, you know, I know that they were trying to do something different with this and make it, and I see all the buffs. The buffs are beautiful, guys. It's beautiful how many buffs the team has. But if it has no damage to back it up, all right, they did beat it. It didn't time out. It was damn close. You would need this stronger just to even go after the Doom 3.1 though. So there you go. Make your decisions. Is it, in my opinion, this team is still underwhelming. I'm going to say that I'm happy that it's adequate. Okay. I guess now I can move my official ranking from doesn't function to adequate at a low level. I don't know, at a level that doesn't appeal to me at all. For me, it wouldn't be fun. Like if I took this against a 3.5, there's no way. It's great for me to know that if I invested the materials that I have right now on this team, it wouldn't work for me. I'd still be with Web Warriors. I could have this team tomorrow and I would still opt for Web Warriors. This would be subpar. And just to show you again what I got. So, yeah, and I mean, maybe Winter Soldier's working because I don't know if you see this or not. Here, let me go back to this screen. Yeah, my Winter Soldier has 6 red stars. So that might have been a lot of the damage that he was doing was just off of this, which not everybody has. And I wouldn't tell you to go stick 6 red stars on Winter Soldier, but he doesn't seem to need any tier 4s. Like he was fine. He was doing what he needs to do. And it might have helped that he was like level 86 as well. Winter Soldier was like a cheat code in there for me. He was the only one really operating. Captain America, tier 15, level 80. Got his, and you can watch my other videos on this team to see that we're not really missing that much. Offense down, dude, no, the team doesn't need to drop any offense down. Ability energy, this is pretty good. I'd like that ability energy, but I don't know if it really matters if they can't do anything with it. Carter, having the safeguard for 2 turns would probably prevent that thing where they almost died a couple of times. This would probably be something to upgrade. Does a little more damage too, but she wasn't really hitting very hard. We didn't need to revive, so you can probably skip this special still. That's probably solid. This does a little more regeneration. They didn't need it. This is a problem. Like, I guess this would help. This would really help. This special basically doesn't function without this tier 4, because then it would be 100 piercing. Another, it would be an extra 50, 150, an extra, 200, 300% damage, I think in total is what I'm looking. No, 200% damage, extra 200% damage of piercing. This is actually a really important special. I would say otherwise we were looking at that special. It wasn't doing anything. This might be enough to kind of take care of some of those damage issues. I'll give you that. Dropping defense down for 2 turns is nice, but really you just want to be doing the special and ultimate every round. Single target damage isn't like in raids. We need multi-target damage now. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but when they make a Doom 4, this team might not be required for the Doom for Apocalypse or the Doom 3. But when they make a Doom 4 or whatever they want to call that, I'm sure they'll make the nodes designed around this team. And if they do that, I think that we'll see nodes with like 5 enemies on them. It seems like this team would work really well if there was like 5 really big enemies, because they're really good with single target damage. They suck at area damage, which is insane because that's what raids have been for like 4 years, are big waves of crowds of enemies. But what are you going to do? I don't think this would improve it. He doesn't have a lot of damage to begin with. Yeah, having the ability block stick around for 2 turns would be cool, but not anything too much. So I'd say the one tier 4 that I think would really transform the team would be that, but wouldn't really I mean, then you would have 2 damage dealers, which would be better than 1, I guess. Because like every time he hit with this special, it was like a joke. All right, that's it. I think maybe I'm out of stuff to say about Rebirth. Look, it's up to you now. The ball's in your court. You make the decision. This isn't going to work on the 3.5. So at the very least, they would all need to be level 85. They would probably need to be maxed out on tier 4s. That you might need to push them up to 5 stars, which I don't know if we can rely upon with their release methods. I don't know. I'm not thrilled. I'm skipping them. I kind of have to skip them. I kind of don't have a choice. So maybe I'm biased in that regard. I don't know. I'm trying to do this in the most unbiased scientific way possible. Forgive my shortcomings, or just bitch about them in the comments. I don't give a shit. Here are my Cosmic Crucible attacks. And we're doing Cosmic Crucible attacks. I've saved you the time. I did the Gamma versus Gamma, and I did the Tangled Web versus Tangled Web. These fights, let me know down in the comments. Do you want to see one of these next time? I just feel like we've done it so many times, and it always goes the same way. It's like ridiculous. And I'm starting to feel that way about Death Seed. I've been throwing Infinity Watch at it, and the result is the same every time. It's the same attacks at the same time. They do the same thing. It's very routine. Now, one thing is different, and this might be the last time I film this, by the way. I did take Gamora to level 90 today. I did spend a bunch of gold to get to 77 million gold spent, or 77 million points on the milestone, so that I could get some extra of those green, syringes. So yeah, I had to spend some gold. So I'm like, yeah, Gamora to level 90. She's going to help me with this attack, and she's going to help me in the upcoming War Scourge. I believe we start War Scourge videos on this channel tomorrow. I got 3 of them planned. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let's do this Death Seed attack and see if there's anything new or unique about it. Let's see what a level 90 Gamora does. to a death seed in room 6. Room 6 doesn't seem to change what happens either. I've seen some people fail with Infinity Watch on this, but who knows? Who knows? If Nemesis gets off his ultimate or special, things are going to be bad. I've never let him do that. I think I let him do that once, but like never again. Learn my lesson. Don't let Nemesis do anything. All right, we're going to start over here with Beast. We're going to chain that ultimate across, get rid of those evades. And then we're going to go for the kill on Beast. Now, you might want to go for the kill on Nemesis. But I'm going to play it risky. I'm going to go for the kill on Beast because that's what I've been doing. And it's been pretty solid. We don't get the kill on him, but he's super close to dead. And then what you have to do here is kind of hope that you land this ability block through this deflect, which I do. So that's good. But if you don't, it's bad. Now, I find that if you don't land the ability block, you can get the kill right here with Phylavel. And I'm going to put this on Dark Beast just to make sure he dies, because the Nemesis is taken care of for 2 turns. He's got the ability block on him. Now here, this is where we want to remove the turn meter from Psylocke so she doesn't throw that ability block back at you. And off of Nemesis, you got to keep him controlled. Nemesis is probably the biggest threat in this fight. Archangel, not as much. And then normally the ultimate from Gamora here can kill Nemesis. Like I'm telling you, it's the same thing every time. Basic on Psylocke. Take her out. And then you're good to go pretty much. Save Archangel for last. Unless you get like a really good opportunity. You're going to save him for last. Ooh, I did lose there, but here is where you can make up for it. Like now you get to put, now since there's only 2 characters left, there seems to always be just 2 characters left when Adam Warlock goes, which is just like brilliant because then he just stuns both the characters that are left on the board. And now there's only an Archangel and I've got 4 out of my 5 Infinity Watch here. I didn't lose one of them. That's kind of a bummer, but not a big deal. I don't really notice the difference of taking Gamora from level 85 to 90, although it probably helps. I was going to take Nebula to level 92. I don't think it's needed. I think Infinity Watch really has all the tools it needs to shut down Deathseed. There it is. Another flawless. Well, I wouldn't say flawless. We did lose somebody, but solid victory? Let's call it a solid victory. We were never in danger. All right. Let's go. All right, so everything left, he's left me with light rooms. Like his 3 problem rooms were not problems at all. So now I have War Dogs, Unlimited X-Men, and Dormammu and Darkhold. So I'm going to throw Dormammu and Darkhold at this Young Avengers and I'm going to go for efficiency. I'm going to see how quickly I can get these wins and see how many points I can rack up to make sure that I win this round, because we are getting super close to Masters and all of the pain that involves. I can't wait to go against rooms full of 7 red characters. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Just amazing. Couldn't be better. Well, that was dumb. What did I do that for? I hit that ultimate on Squirrel Girl and then she just cleared everything. Or I hit it on Miss Marvel. Maybe that was the problem. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm going to stun Squirrel Girl. And now we're going to stun Miss Marvel. Good thing I don't need to know anything to play this fight. It just kind of wins itself. Because boy, I'm trying. I'm doing my best to fail at this. All right, I'm hoping to win here in another round. I'd like to get the efficiency bonus. Please don't hang on. Now is not the time to pull out an amazing win. All right, here comes Morgan Le Fay's special. Big damage. Beautiful. We still all got the immunity up, so that's great. We don't get blinded. And let's get this evade off of Kate. And let's get the evade off of Kate again. Lots of bleeds out there. They might just die if they take a turn. Kate's gone. Chavez is going to die to that bleed out on her. All right, this is going to be it. All right, there it is. Easy one. Couple of attacks left. Yeah, War Dogs handles heroic Asgardians. I'm like saying that to like reinforce it to myself. But I'm pretty sure it wins. I mean, the team's designed to die. And this team's designed to exploit anything that dies. It's actually not even a bad thing if they get their buffs. Because War Dogs is set up to reduce their turn bar if they get immunity. So if they get the immunity, great. Makes my War Dogs, you know, be able to exploit their turn bars more. Let's throw the Disrupt over here on Sif if I can. I can, so that's cool. Got the Disrupt over there. We're going to go ahead and walk this defense. I mean, you could also do it so you can get the team kind of like all dead across the board and then wipe them like with the Black Panther ultimate, but I'm going to go for the Valkyrie kill. They don't get buffs, so they're entirely screwed. Yeah, this is over. Entirely over. We're going to have a nice efficiency on this one. Oh, I should have went after Thor, but let's get him now. Now that we have the offense up. All right, now we got Thor. I should have taken him out, but I don't know what I was thinking. And now Mighty Thor with the assist, with the kill. That was a good round. Oh, that was beautiful. That was efficient. That felt efficient. I could have had higher health if I would have taken Thor out first. But, what was I thinking? I might not have been able to take out Thor without the offense up, though. So I don't know. What was the, can I tell? I mean, we'll find out at the end, but 8-3-6-6, that's pretty high. I think I could have had a higher turn bonus. I think I see 24s. That's the highest turn bonus I've had this round. Definitely the best attack I had this round. All right, now Bionic Avengers is so funny because actually the only team I got left is Unlimited X-Men. You guys want to place a bet on how this goes? Let's see if we can beat that efficiency bonus. I think we get one Rogue Ultimate and this thing's done. I actually have enough dark credits to take my Rogue to 7 red, which would make this even more hilarious. Let's see. Who are we going to annihilate? Let's put this on Viv. No, I don't think it matters at all. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just let Deathlock not hit me. You go right ahead, bro. You go right ahead. Then we will ability block Vision here and get some more damage out there. And oh my God, this is going to be brutal. Let's ability block. Iron Man, just ability block the whole team. Where's that Rogue Ultimate coming in? That's the one I want to see. Oh no, Sunfire's going to do it. Can Sunfire just wipe the team now? Get him. No, there's still a couple standing. Phantomix. Take out Iron Man. Let's go. Let's see a Phantomix ultimate. I'm actually excited to get Phantomix up to 7 red stars. I want to see what he can do. Can he do something? And here comes that Rogue Ultimate to put an end to this. That's it. Still, it feels like it could have been more. I think if Sunfire could have wiped everybody, it could have been better. But what are you going to do? All right, easy win. Don't put Bionic Avengers on defense, guys. Come on. What are you doing? Not my best score. 51-67. It might be enough to win, though. I won the last round by 10 points. So hopefully my new defense will hold. If you want to see that defense, watch yesterday's video. I do show off the new defense. I was saying I was going to be able to show the results today. I filmed a little earlier, so no, I will not be able to show the results today. But let's see, what's that turn bonus on that? 23. So one point more than the War Dogs, and we were a little healthier. I think we had full health. Anyways, that's it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about Rebirth down in the comments below so I can ignore it. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, comment down below, and grave diggers, keep digging.
Dance with the dead and catch some girl on the tall.